Darius is kinda sad. And yet, I acquired a 6-star. Why? Now, before I get into this, you may possibly be wondering, well, what about Soraka? Why are you making a video on Darius instead of Soraka? Soraka just came out. Soraka sucks! She fails to do the most basic things. She's a scaling champion that doesn't scale. If you love playing 30% win rate Priest in Hearthstone, Soraka is perfect for you. Anyway. Darius is a 6 mana, 6/6 Overwhelm. And that's it. There's nothing else. He is stupid levels of basic. Admittedly, though, he is a Foundations champion. And Foundations champions were pretty basic. He levels up when he sees the enemy nexus has half of its starting health or less, which levels him up into level 2 Darius. 6 mana, 10/7 with Overwhelm. And nothing else. I'm not going to give him too much shit for being a Foundations champion, and I do understand where they're going with this. In PvP, you only have 20 Nexus health. Once that's been reduced to 10 or less, Darius turns into this monstrous threat that you have to stop. And you can't just simply block him either because he has Overwhelm. But in PvE, that's it's not good enough. You can't just have a big guy and call it good. He needs more. I mean, we've seen that with Tryndamere. Tryndamere is just a big guy, yet they're able to carve out a really interesting playstyle for him. This deck buff War Mother's Call archetype. So what else does Darius have? Well, let's look at his starting deck. His starting deck also doesn't have much. There's not really any coherent theme to his starting deck. Nothing really stands out. It's kind of whatever. What Darius essentially has in his starting deck is a toolbox. Just a collection of generally useful cards with no coherent theming or whatever else. Toolbox decks were prevalent in Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in 2006, but holy, I didn't realize this champ was that old. Well, what else does he have? He has powers, right? Let's look at his powers. Let's start with Noxian Might. Noxian Might, each round, the first time you play an ally, grant it +4 attack and Overwhelm. And that's it. It's not every time you play an ally. It's not the first time you summon an ally. First time you play an ally. Which it's really weird why this is so constrictive, especially for an aggro deck. Because Darius is aggro. He's like the epitome of aggro. He wants to hit you very hard. So why is this so limiting? Why isn't it every time you play a unit? Why isn't it every time you summon a unit? Why just the first time? Well, maybe his second star power is a bit better. Each round, the first time you attack with 15 plus total power, rally. And that is the combined total attack of all of your units that are attacking. This power is actually really good. There are so many other champions that could just absolutely abuse this power. But because it's a power for Darius, it's okay at best. It's alright. Darius can use it. However, because Darius struggles so much with getting 15 plus total attack power on the field in the first place, it's actually kind of difficult for Darius to activate this effect, which is so incredibly weird for an aggro deck that wants to attack. So Darius just ends up being this third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck, because everything about Darius just drags all of itself down. There's no coherency. You're playing random cards. Noxian Might is an atrociously bad power because it is so constrictive. And despite having one of the best rallies in the game, Darius can't really use it all that often because he doesn't really have anything to fuel it with. Well, I have his 4th and 6th star power, so let's look at those as well. Hold it, round start, stun the strongest enemy. One of the best generic powers in the entire game. Hold it is just a really good power. Toss it in with anything, and it will always be good. And then let's look at his 6-star power. When allies attack, summon a random Noxian ally with cost equal to your mana gems. I really like this power. I think this power is incredibly interesting. I think it's a really cool power. I think it's a really fun power. The only problem with it, it's attached to Darius. That's it. That's the only problem. You give this power, same thing as his 2-star power, same thing as his 4-star power. You give this power to anyone else, they could just use it better. But Ditto, you got it. You could have used that Nova Shard on something else. You could have used that Nova Shard on something else, like on who? Swain? You want me to use the Nova Crystal on Swain? You want me to use that Nova Crystal on Swain? Ignore that. You want me to use the Nova Crystal on Swain, the champion that doesn't actually need his 6-star power ever? The champion that actually just needs a cigar the way he be smoking everyone out here? That champion. You want me to use my Nova Crystal on this champion? This champion that just absolutely does not need it ever. Okay. Now, obviously, I have a reason for wanting to get this power. I think the power is very interesting. I think the power is very cool, despite all of Darius's downsides. However, I do have some side thoughts about having a power like this as well. But before we get into any of that, I do actually want to demonstrate 6-star Darius. We'll do a run of the Frost Witch, and regardless of whether I win or not, the champion will be demonstrated with his 6-star power, and then we can talk. Yeah, there we go. Trifarian Might. That's pretty good. We'll see how well Darius can use Trifarian Might. We'll be keeping track. That is super necessary, actually. That is also very useful. It's being a 2-mana 5/2 with elusive. Do I grab this just because it's an elusive with Focusing Crystal? Could do that. Sure. Okay. Not impossible to deal with. That's rough. Also not impossible to... I think I do actually just get obliterated by Hollow Blood. I guess we're just going south.
Master your demons. Hot on the trail. Coming in hot! Empire above all!
Hey.
We are at war. I will break them.
Voices carry.
Leave them nothing. Such little lives. We have done what is needed.
As funny as it would be to take Draven, I don't think it's it. I think we will just get more mileage out of the Guile. Deal 2 to an enemy, deal 3 to the enemy nexus. Sure. Sure. I'll try my luck against Yetis.
Let me show you what I can do. My turn.
What a pull. What an insane pull. Not that insane, but exists. Yeah, kinda have to just let go. See, this is the problem. We're on a... Well, are they going to attack? If they attack, I just block with this, right? I think I could just Thorn. Thorn, and then next turn, Assessor. Oh yeah, I forgot Trifarian. Guile. And now they don't have a turn.
Sit tight and shut up.
Fear the power you do not see. Victory awaits! Leave them nothing. Such little lies.
Oh, they have Nab. That's disgusting.
Merely pawns in a greater game. Wicked strength. We have them now. I give you muscle. History will remember us.
Yeah. Or Death Sand. Now we just need the Overwhelm on it, right? Okay.
Oh, I can't wait. Come here, darling. My turn.
Fight or die.
Wow, perfect. Alright.
Victory awaits! Vision to see what others see. We're tall as a mountain and covered in ice! Leave them nothing.
So this is 13. We don't rally off of this. Just going to point that out right now. We do not rally off of this.
Obnoxious. Heed my word! Such little lies. They believe that they are safe behind their walls.
Break the strong, slaughter the weak.
Knowledge is wealth, and I am rich.
They will bleed for Noxus. Wicked strength. Artillery barrage! Darken the sky! I will break it. We have done well. Noxus is proud.
I think that's just better. I think that's good for me. I think I want to take this. Yeah, I think I will take the communal mana flow. I think that that is actually just a net positive. Seven, 11, swing, summon, swing again, might be 15, swing a third time? No! Are you kidding me? Alright, man. Oh, and we get a midnight raid. Cool. So we get the third swing anyway. Good. Good game. I don't think I want to Darius this turn. Okay.
I'll handle this myself.
Stairs that it. Oh. Oh, stop that.
Witness true strength.
You shall die when I let you.
Our orders.
Shit. I have to take the rally banner, right? It's not, it's just too good? It's just too good. I want to take the Thief's Glove, but no. This rally banner is too good. Also, I think we can greed here. I think we can. We have Trifarian Might. That's the only reason we're able to greed so hard. Is because we have Trifarian Might. If we didn't have Trifarian Might, this would be so much more difficult.
Know your path, or the mountain changes. Do not stray.
Alright.
One star's whoopsie is another
Okay, that's scary.
Your feelings.
Still scary. Never mind. Not scary.
Victory awaits.
I spilled.
Coming in hot. little lives.
Huh.
Bleed for nuts.
The mountain speaks to those who listen.
How long can they resist while their cities crumble?
I know these paths well.
Everything's easier behind a mask.
So good to see you, dear. I ran the risk of getting bored.
Here's to us, the lives of the party.
Leave them nothing.
Oh no.
I will break them. History will remember.
Anyway. These all kind of suck.
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Let's see what you've got. I know a challenge when I see one.
Oh, is it +2? Oh, it's +2. Okay.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
Still don't hit 15, by the way. Just like to point that out. Oh wait, no, we do. Never mind. I'm trolling.
None shall
I forgot.
oppose
That's why I brought the spectral scissors, because once the second Poro summons, then we hit 15 and we rally. Easy as that.
We march. Life for Noxus.
My brain.
Yeah!
Anything to get out of class.
Better buckle up! Oh, right in the bolts!
Don't need to study for this.
We have done well. Noxus is proud.
Alright. Bet. Capture on summon is pretty good. Swain Thief's Club. Up. Okay. I'll have to do it.
On my wings.
Oh yeah, we have communal mana flow, which means Anivia doesn't even get anything from this. Good. Good. I'm gonna summon Class Cutter and she's gonna get nuked from orbit.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier. Do as I say when I say it.
Some dreams for everybody.
Oh, they have.
We are at war. I will break them.
Oh my lord! Thank God for Enfeebling Strike. Oh my God! Oh my God! Thank God for Enfeebling Strike.
War Mason.
Good
reporting
lord.
for duty.
Bestow upon them the gifts of our empire. Leave them nothing. You disappoint me. Such little lies. Victory awaits! For Noxus. We are at war. Artillery barrage! Darken the sky! Such little lies. I will break them.
Routes closed. To the Empire.
The voices carry.
Oh, she didn't. Patient.
Pledge or perish.
Oh well.
Artillery barrage! For Noxus. My covenant, and only one way.
Double Fabricator? That's good. Really good, actually. Or Shunpop. Alright,
At last, my time is at hand.
we are going against not I Am Inevitable Lysandra, so we might actually be able to win this. Dang it. All right. Well, even if she did have I Am Inevitable, there goes all of her damage. Okay. He rolled Black Cleaver and Mana Deposit again. Okay.
Vision to see what others can. Empire above all!
All things were cold.
Courage is useless against a wedged shot. We are at war. lives.
You will do as I command. I will remind the world of true power. Embrace
What, next turn she's just gonna bury it in ice? Probably?
only the finest serve.
Let's make this a
Might
night
actually be
to
able to do
remember.
something. Okay. Stun and then rally next turn? Stun, stun, kill.
I've
Oh.
had enough of you.
Forgot about that. Okay. Swing hard then. Okay. Alright. Okay, we pulled a rally.
To plunder is to die. Fight.
Yup. There it is. There's the buried in ice. I want to hit this.
Merely pawns in a greater game.
Okay, question is, do I Darius or do I Shunpo? Oh my lord, they got Infinity Force. Thank god I stunned 3. One of them will die, they'll have one left that might swing into, like, serpents or something. I have to Darius.
Witness true strength.
Oh, shit! Okay. Alright, that's my fault. I forgot Watcher exists.
Line up.
Buried in ice again. Won't be able to play infinite of these.
Coming in hot. Fuse is lit.
Watch. Learn.
Kill. Fight.
I misjudged.
Noxus lives on. Run while you can. Fuse is lit. Got something for him. Please for Noxus.
Yep.
A minor setback.
One more time with Gusto.
At last, my time is at hand.
Anything to get out of class. Secrets hidden by frost.
Okay. Okay. Starting off great.
Ages pass, but I am eternal. Succumb.
field trip.
It is time for you to prove yourself, my warrior.
I dare not serve any other, my lady. Power grown.
Don't need to study for this.
Victory awaits! By my hand will not be such little lives. Fuse his legs!
All things for a cause. Our arrangement is complete.
I should swing first. Just not swing with Swain.
Take notes.
Just these three.
Shatter.
Okay, so she responded. That's all right.
Done yet.
This is gonna be fun!
Do not embarrass me, troll.
Can do this, no problem. So I'll summon another one. Okay. I now buried an ice.
For Noxus.
Rallies, which means I can do this again. And win.
Little lives. For Noxus.
Alright! We did it.
My confidence and only one
Comboed
word.
with our own garbage. So, we did it, but it was by no means easy despite rolling the absolute nuts in, like, powers and items and whatnot. We still lost to Lissandra once. Like, the majority of other champions that you can play, that I've played here, did not struggle against Lissandra at all. Like, Nautilus doesn't struggle. Nivea didn't struggle. Ari, Swain, obviously, they're ridiculous. They never struggled. Elder Dragon didn't struggle. Viego might have struggled, but that was, I don't know how long ago. I don't remember struggling with Leona. I think I did struggle with Poro King, but that's because I had a 6-star and, like, nothing else. But, like, it's crazy to think that I have this champion with his 6-star power, a Giga-busted 4-star power, a Giga-busted 2-star power, and rolling the nuts with Trifarian Might, Communal Mana Flow, plus 4 damage, multiple Thieves' Gloves on, like, multiple different cards, and he still struggled against Lissandra. Now, why am I bringing all of this up? Why do all this? Why all this? Why did I do all this? Well, because I think there's a much better champion that they have yet to give any time and effort to that I think deserves it more than Darius. And it's Garen. Now, it makes sense that Garen is similar to Darius in the fact that the champs are basically two sides of the same coin. They always have been and they always will be, or at least they always should be. Some of the things I've said about Darius you could say about Garen. Oh, Garen's just a big bundle of stats. Oh, he's a 5-mana 5/5 with regeneration that turns into a 5-mana 6/6 with regeneration. But there are a few key differences that set Garen apart from Darius, whether inside of Path of Champions or not. The first difference is just his level 2. Having this line of text right here makes him infinitely more valuable than Darius. You have a reason for playing Garen in Garen. The only reason you have for playing Darius is you have no other better plays to play. Whereas Garen gives you the reason, hey, I want to get Garen out so that I can start striking with him and level him up and start rallying every turn. Darius doesn't do that. In fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and mention... Where is it? I'm going to go out on a limb and mention this. They gave Darius, one of the very few champions from the original Constellation update, his own relic. And admittedly, his relic is really good on him. Gives him +2 attack. We always like attack when we're playing Darius. Gives him Challenger so he can challenge whoever the heck he wants and slam through them if he wants. And then, on top of that, he plays Apprehend on the strongest enemy, which stuns the strongest enemy, and because you're playing Darius, you rally because of it. So you rally when you play Darius. However, the problem is, you need a relic in order for Darius to be good. Darius needs this relic in order for him to be good. Hell, forget good, playable. Let's aim for playable. Darius needs this relic to be playable for you to want to play him. Garen doesn't have that problem. And now, admittedly, like Darius, Garen just has kind of just like generically good cards. He has a 2-mana 2/2 with Tough. He has a Fleet Feather Tracker, a 1-mana 2/1 that gains Challenger when you summon another ally. You have a 2-mana 2/1 that grants an ally Barrier, a 4-mana 3/3 that grants an ally +2/+2, Sharp Sight. Right? Admittedly, these are all just generically good cards, just like Darius. However, the thing that brings all of this together and makes Garen so much more interesting, and at a baseline so much better than Darius, is the powers. The thing that the powers are meant to do. Bring everything together. Demacian Might, when an ally strikes, grant it +2/+2. That's just there. There's no limits on it. There's no, oh, you can only get it once per... No, it's just there. Every time any of your units strikes, they gain stats. +2/+2. Demacian Might is an incredible power compared to Noxian Might. His 2-star power, round start, create a fleeting single combat in hand to help facilitate striking in a way that is coherent with Demacia. Single combat is the most Demacian card of all time. Like, one of the most Demacian cards of all time, and Garen gets a free one each turn. And when you use single combat, you strike, and if the ally survives, then they gain another +2/+2, then they can strike again. If you're playing Garen, which you are playing Garen, so if you have a level 2 Garen out, he will rally, and he just ends up being he's just better. His powers are more coherent. They work well with his deck. The champion is just better. Garen is just a better champion than Darius to, like, build upon. So, now we arrive at the point I'm bringing this up. There's 2 things I want to bring up. One, because I like Garen more than Darius, and I think Garen is just a better champion than Darius, I would absolutely love to see Garen get a Demacian version of Darius's 6-star power. Darius gets the Hand of Noxus. I would love for Garen to get the Might of Demacia, where every time you attack, he summons a random Demacian unit with mana cost equal to your max mana. The only problem I would have had with it, they've already fixed when they released Anivia. With Gorlith, the Unscalable. They changed Gorlith to be a play effect. The one problem that you would have had with a Demacian version of the Hand of Noxus has already been taken care of. When Garen gets his constellation, I would absolutely love for him to have that type of power, because I think it would fit in the best with Garen, and I think it would be incredibly interesting. It would be that second side of that coin that I mentioned earlier. The second thing I want to bring up is Darius's 3-star power. So how do we make Darius better? There's two main problems with Darius. One, the champion. Darius as a champion sucks, right? Well, he has his own relic now. He has his own relic, the Hand of Noxus, making him playable, making him available to be played, making you want to play him instead of just, oh, I have nothing else to do, I guess I'll play Darius. And while, yes, it is a roundabout way of making Darius playable, it does fix that issue of wanting to play Darius without directly changing Darius himself. So what's the other problem? The other problem is Noxian Might 2 sucks. Garen doesn't have this problem. Demacian Might triggers on everything, no matter what. The simplest, easiest thing they could do for Darius is to just uncap Noxian Might. So you have a reason to play more than one unit a turn. Because with Noxian Might as it is right now, Darius gets punished for playing more than one unit per turn. If he fills up his board full of small creatures, they don't get Noxian Might's buff. And then on top of that, if his board is full, he can't use the Hand of Noxus to summon random Noxian allies. Which is just weird for a supposed aggro deck. It's so strange that Darius is punished for playing faster than Garen. It's so weird that you have to play slow with Darius in order to maximize his value from Noxian Might and Hand of Noxus, whereas Garen gets to play whatever the heck he wants and is rewarded for doing so, because if he builds wide, he summons himself, all of his units get +1/+1 that round, and then they swing, and if they survive the swing, then they all gain +2/+2, and that cascades into itself. That's all off of one power. Darius needs 3 to do that. And even then, once Darius gets rolling, it is still incredibly fragile. Because Darius is just not good at keeping his units alive. And if you're not going to keep them alive, then they should all get buffs. Every single one of them. I can understand not wanting to make it a summon effect so that it doesn't trigger off of the Hand of Noxus, but come on! He will forever be held back by this power until it gets uncapped. With all of that being said, I do want to end this by saying I look forward to when they eventually release Garen's Constellation. I do think the Might of Demacia for his 6-star power would be absolutely amazing and would fit in perfectly with Garen as a champion and everything he has and everything he does. And I do look forward to J4 inevitably being added into Path of Champions. Though I understand that might take a while. Might not be on the top of their list, considering how easy it is to lower mana costs on champions in Path. Anyway, that'll be everything from me for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye! Bye-bye!